This is Entrepreneurs Get Visible, the podcast for people who want more impact, influence, and income. I'm Anna Parker-Naples, and I'll be sharing with you proven methods from leading entrepreneurs that help you get visible as an authority in your field. Because anything's possible when you get visible. In this episode, we are talking all about the power of mastermind groups. The concept of a mastermind has come really from some of the work by Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich, which, if you haven't read it, is incredible text all about the best actions and abilities for men, for people to completely upscale and become successful human beings. And he said that no two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third invisible, intangible force, which may be likened to a third mind, the mastermind. And I think that's a great quote, really. So the concept of a mastermind started with individuals coming together who all want to join together to help solve each other's problems and develop themselves through input and advice from each other. However, as a kind of mentoring mastermind concept, it's much more now that there tends to be somebody who is in charge of the mastermind, of the educational part of the mastermind, who is directing the learning, but that those taking part in the mastermind are equally responsible for helping to push, develop and grow the other participants. I've been involved with two different masterminds, two different styles of mastermind as well. One that was entirely in person and one that was entirely online. And both actually catapulted my business. There's something really powerful about individuals coming together, all agreeing that they are there to support each other, and to have that real honesty and openness about the struggles, challenges, the personal life issues that are impacting a business and potentially preventing someone from being successful. And not only do you have the person who is leading the group guiding the direction of what is taught and experienced, but you have everybody else's eyes on your problems with that real belief that actually you can take what is given to you and then accelerate your own results. So for me, it's that energy, that synergy of energy and motivation and that total commitment to helping each other up level and throwing yourself in at the deep end that allows that change to happen. Now, as a result of masterminds I've been in, I have completely transformed things that go on behind the scenes in my business. It's encouraged me to get rid of the things I don't love doing. It's encouraged me to really increase my sales and increase my marketing efforts. It's empowered me to connect with people who really get what I'm doing, who are on a similar path, albeit their businesses are, or their personal lives are very different, but people who are committed to exponential growth. And that's a really exciting thing. And for me, on the masterminds I've taken part in, I have made lifelong friends who I know will support me should I need them in my business or in my personal life going forward. There is something very, very powerful about that. In terms of joining a mastermind group where you've paid to be there, I think there's something very powerful about putting that money down, making that financial commitment to say, I am ready to up level, I am ready to transform, I am ready to be held accountable. And it's that accountability that I think has given me that extra push. So in both of the masterminds I've been in, there has been a weekly check-in where we have had to talk about our challenges, what our wins have been. It's important to celebrate the wins and to track what they are, mention the challenges, and then also talk about the commitments going forward. And that element of accountability, when you have said it to your peers that you are going to achieve those things, that you are going to focus on those things, and you know you're going to be checking back in with them in 1 week's time, you're going to want to make sure that you have done it. So I think it's an extremely powerful way to learn, grow and develop, much more so than doing an online course. But you have to be ready and you have to be prepared to support other people too, and not just be in it to get what you can take, essentially. And as I said, for me, every mastermind I've done has enabled me to have really powerful collaborations with other people, because you get to know people on a really deep level. You get to understand what their frustrations are, what their hurdles are, what their obstacles are. And even if someone isn't a natural friend, even if you don't naturally have great rapport and they're not going to become a bosom buddy, I think that level of understanding someone's challenges and struggles does allow you to have a deeper respect for individuals. And what I love is when people come together who really are from different walks of life, because there's so much experience and insight that they can bring to your situation, your particular business challenge or business hurdle, which might well be because of a personal challenge, because they have like this whole different model of the world on how things can be achieved. And it's that powerful bringing together of ideas and bringing together of minds that for me has just transformed my business. Recently, I completed a 6-month mastermind, and as a result of it, I 13 times my income. I increased my audience size by ×8. I smashed every goal along the way. Now, that's not to say there weren't challenges, because there were, but because of that accountability, I was determined to meet my goals and to keep going regardless of what was happening. And the interesting thing was that when I then had some major personal challenges in that time, these people within the mastermind were the first to give me that sense of support, that sense of connection, and that sense that it's okay to have a bit of a hard time, give yourself a little bit of space and come back stronger. So masterminds are super powerful, and if you've not done one yet, I would strongly recommend that you find the right people for you. I'm actually about to run my 2020 mastermind. It's the first time I'm hosting a mastermind, and it's called Visible Impact. And for me, what that is about is a coming together of all elements of my work, the marketing side of it, the social media side of it, the confidence side of getting visible, but also it's for people who are wanting to make that bigger impact in the world, not just for them. Yes, they want to earn more money and they want to scale their business, but actually at core, there is a real purpose behind what they're doing. There's a reason that they want to have that ripple effect on the world and make some lasting impact or change. So at the moment, if you want to find out about that, I am taking calls for anyone who's interested. The website, so you can have a little look at the sales page, is www.annaparker-naples.co.uk/mastermind. It's great. It's going to be great. It's going to be a small group of us, mostly coaches, early stage entrepreneurs and early stage speakers, or perhaps they've been going a few years, but they're just not getting the results and having the impact that they want to have. And we're going to be coming together 3 times in person and 10 times online over the course of a 6-month period, with weekly check-ins, with some strategy calls from me, one-to-one strategy calls, some one-to-one NLP work to really transform those businesses, so that when we complete it at the end of June, your business is in a very different state, in a much more powerful, positive state than you are currently finding it. So that's it from me. If you want to join in with that mastermind, go to www.annaparker-naples.co.uk/mastermind. The links are all in the show notes connected to this episode. Thank you for listening to Entrepreneurs Get Visible. To get your free checklist on how to raise your profile and to find out about our community, go to annaparker-naples.co.uk/get visible.